Hey, welcome to another store check video. In today's video, I've got something slightly different from the usual. I've got everything that you can sort without a lathe or any of that behind me. Like, literally everything possible. Some of them are really slow and not actually probably worth using, but if you really need it, I would use it anyway, because LAs are really laggy, and obviously they're entities, and entities are bad. But majority of these are hopper speed and actually would be usable. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, what can we sort without LAs? We can sort every minecart. We can even sort the boats and chest boats, which I have never seen done before. So I could be the first to do this, but I'm not going to say I am, because I'll be honest, there's probably somebody that's done it that I just don't know about. We can sort netherite from items without entities. We can do water and lava. Obviously all of these are pretty standard. So you've got shulker boxes, enchanted books, potions, flint and steel and shears, and then flint and steel and shears separately. And then you've got powdered snow, and this is just the output, so I'm not going to count that. And all the music discs, because yes, we can sort that. And quick note, I just find this interesting, because there's only 15 possible signal strengths, but 16 discs, here there's a double up. Now, I mean, we're going to see more of this as more discs get added, but it would be really nice if there was a better way to perhaps have this separate. Obviously an LA would be perfect, but the whole idea of this is to not use LAs. But anyway, let me go to the start. So over here, we have what I call the momentum cart sorter. Now, the reason I call it the momentum cart sorter is because it uses the different momentums that the two groups of carts have to sort them. So obviously the container ones, which is the chest ones and the hopper, will fall slightly short, whereas the minecart and the TNT one will fall over here somewhere. So, here I have a box with everything we're going to sort. I will place that on there. And this is hopper speed, which is quite cool. And as you can see here, it is sorting. A few people had concerns with the TNT ones exploding, but as you can see, they don't. There you go, it's just finished sorting. And we have all the hoppers and chests in there. And we have all the normal ones and the TNT ones in there. Now I did also make this, which sorts them all separately. But as you can see by this clock here, it's extremely slow. So let me place it down. But I will explain how it works because I find it quite interesting. So we use an armor stand here to sort out the normal carts, and I'll wait here because we might see it. I just picked up some items, that's not very good. Those items are very important. But yeah, so there you can see. The cart picked up the armor stand and it hit the pressure plate which turned it. I've just broken a block. Okay, so moving past that slightly embarrassing thing I just did, I've hopefully fixed it all. It looks okay to me. So let's just run it and see what happens. Now, as I said, this is extremely slow. And the reasoning why is because, as you can see here, we have to return items back into the hopper, because that's how we actually sort chests and hopper minecarts. So hopper minecarts will pick up 3 items out of the cart, out of the thing there. And the chest minecarts will only pick up 2, and that gives us the signal strength that we need. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but we also use the armor stand here to sort out the regular carts. So it picks it up, which hits the pressure plate, which turns that rail right there. So let me wait and see if we can see that in action. I'll go from here, I think. As I said, this is like really slow. I really wouldn't use this. But it's still like a really cool proof of concept that I made. So as you can see here, we've got our minecarts, the hopper minecarts, the chest minecarts, and yes, it's still broken. Okay, well, this did work. The water just might have broken it, which is slightly annoying. But anyway, moving on. Here we have the boat sorter. Now, this is made by me, and obviously no inspiration here. Both of those were also made by me. There's no inspiration here. This is the first that I've ever seen do what this does. And it works in roughly the same way that that one does. So in this hopper, we have an item, and we have the dropper bolt here to send it back. And a chest boat will pick up the item, and a normal boat won't. So as you can see, when it runs, it looks slightly weird with the chests and stuff, but it works. And this is half hopper speed, so this is actually usable. And the reason it's half hopper speed is because we use one hopper down here to pick up the boat. Now, a chest boat will obviously always have an item with it, so there's 2 items going into that hopper, so it's a maximum speed you can use for this layout. So as you can see, there's all of our boats, and there's all of our chest boats. Now, this one is really cool. So the idea for this was I saw from Command Leo, because in Bedrock Edition, water can extinguish campfires and an observer can detect that. And netherite won't burn, so it doesn't light the campfire, but normal items do burn, so it does light the campfire and the observer can detect that. So as you can see, these are both empty. And up here, I have some netherite and diamond armor. So if I get this, and I plonk it on there, you'll see that it's now sorting, and you can see the fire igniting every now and again. I should note, this is directional. I'm not really sure why, but this is directional. So, yes, beware of that. But as you can see, the netherite is sorted, and all the diamond is sorted out there. But this is really cool anyway. Previously, they would always burn the rest of the items, so it's really good that this is lossless. Next we have the water and lava sorter. So as you can see in here, I've just got a bunch of water and lava. And again, these are empty. So if I pick this one up, now I'm pretty sure it's obvious how this one works. We just see if it waterlogs the stair here, and if it does, then it doesn't get shot out into here, and it gets picked up by the hopper below. So as you can see, it's been all sorted, and we have all the lava in there, and all the water in there. Now again, this is hopper speed, so quite good. Now this one sorts out shulker boxes, and again, these are starting to get into the really standard stuff now. But up here, I have a bunch of shulker boxes and totems, and if I just unlock the hopper, you'll see it starts sorting, and we get all the boxes in here, and all the totems in there. Now this is really clever, because the way it works is items go into the shulker box, but obviously you can't put a shulker box in a shulker box, so it doesn't go in, and it gets picked up by the hopper below. Moving on. Here we have an enchanted book sorter, and it also sorts book and quill too, so that's quite cool. So again, we've just got all of our items up here, and I will place that on there, and you can see them being sorted into the bookshelf here. Now, what I mean by these are all standard is it uses practically the same logic, it's just a different block in front. So if I go into here, there's all of our totems, and in here there's all of our books. Potion sorter, same concept. I'll put that on there. As you can see, just bottles and whatever. So you get all the potions in here, all the totems in there. I don't think I need to let you see that one finish. Now, I'm going to say that this one was made by me because all the previous ones had a flaw that mine fixes. So this is a flint and steel and shear sorter. Now it works by trying to put them into the block here, but it doesn't work. And what ends up happening is it will dispense, but obviously it doesn't get used. But because there's the honey block here, it doesn't actually use any durability, which a lot of them do. So it's actually really useful. And the honey block also stops water and lava and stuff getting dispensed. But again, as you can see up here, just a bunch of flint and steels and totems. I'll put that in here. And as you'll see in this hopper, we get all the shears and flint and steel. And in this we get all the totems. Now this is what I mean with the durability, but this is how we have to sort between the two. So a flint and steel will ignite here, but obviously not actually produce a flame. The observer detects that and it will send a signal to unlock the hopper. And I am going to use the same box because there's no reason I can't. As you can see as well, it's item proof because all of the other non-sorted items just fall down through there. And in here we have all of our shears, and in here we have all of our flint and steel. This one is made by Big Citrus Fruit, and it sorts out the powdered snow from all the other buckets. So obviously in here we've just got all 3 buckets in a box, and I'm going to put that on top. And this is again really clever, which is the way we can sort powdered snow. You saw it there. Powdered snow sticks to the slime, but water and lava obviously doesn't, and we use that to distinguish between the two. So there's all of our snow, and there's all the other buckets. And then we have this, which I will admit is really, well, not really slow, but it's slower than I would like. And I do actually have a better design. It's just part of something I'm not showing yet. So I'll use this one for the demonstration of how it works. So in this box we've just got a bunch of music discs. Now unfortunately this can't be hopper speed. The rail's messed up here. Let's try that again. I fixed the rail. Again, that was only broken because I pasted it in with a structure block and it messes up all the rails. But as you can see, I'll place that down, the card gets sent, and it starts sorting all the discs. Now, as I said, I do have a faster one. This is quite slow compared to it. But it will sort all the discs, and we just use a red coder down here to actually sort them all. So as you can see, just a basic red coder. And I'm not going to sit here and let this whole thing run. But what I will say is there is an output for non-sorted. And if I can aim right, we are sorting all the discs, as you can see. So, again, I'm not going to sit here and let that run. But what I will say is this whole set of things here is part of a bigger project, but I'll talk more on that another time. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video, and if you have, then great. I do want to just mention the support on my recent short was just mental. I don't know what happened there. It gained like 100 and something views in 12 minutes, but you know, YouTube algorithm be doing some crazy things recently. But yes, anyway, I will see you for the next video, whatever that will be. But yeah, bye.